lesson number 1, Algebra, for class 7, English. Real numbers. Application number 1. Place in ascending order radical 8 minus 2, 1.68 minus radical 3, radical 11 minus 3.04. Note the set of real number R minus infinite plus infinite. Axis OX, axis real number. Axis horizontal from plan X or Y. Minus infinite, infinite. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. 0 origin, left minus, right plus. The real line OX that is horizontal. The real of line Y which is vertical. 0, 1, 2, down 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. And two axes OX and Y from X or Y plan. OX axis is the X axis and Y axis is the axis Y. Radical I minus 2 equal 2.888 minus 2 equal 0.828. 1.68 minus radical 3 equal 1.68 minus 1.732 equal minus 0.052. Radical 11 minus 3.04 equal 3.316 minus 3.04 equal 0.276. Ascending 1.68 minus radical 3, radical 11 minus 3.04, radical I minus 2. Follow the order 1.68 minus radical 3 less radical 11 minus 3.04 less radical I minus 2. In plan X or Y, axis OX, axis horizontal, axis Y, axis vertical. Axis horizontal, axis vertical, from plan X or Y. Any point in plan X or Y, M coordinate X, Y, X abscissa, Y coordinate Y negative noise. 2a, application number 2a. What the sentence true radical 13 equal 2.08 is false because radical 13 equal 3.605 but 3.605 different 2.08. Application number 2b. What sentence true radical 7 less 4.027 is a true sentence. Radical 7 2.645 2.645 less 4.025. Application number 2c. What are the sentence true? C. Radical 625 belong set nature number is a true sentence. Radical 625 equal radical 25 power 2 equal 25 power 2 divided 2 equal 25 power 1 equal 25. Radical 625 equal radical 5 power 2 equal 5 power 2 divided 2 equal 5 power 1 equal 5 belong set nature number is a true sentence. Application number 2D. What a sentence true. Radical 6 power 2 add 14 power 2 minus 8 power 2 equal 4.05 is a false proposition. 6 power 2 equal 36. 14 power 2 equal 196. 8 power 2 equals 64. Radical 6 power 2 at 14 power 2 minus 8 power 2 equal radical 36 at 196 minus 64 equal radical 168 equal 12.961. 12.961 different 4.05. Result is false proposition. D. Application number 2A. What a sentence true. Radical 15 major or equal 3.68 is a true sentence. Radical 15 equal 3.872. 3.872 major 3.68 is a true sentence. Application number 2F. What the sentence true minus 3.72 less minus radical 2.4 is a true sentence. Radical 2.4 equal 1.549 minus 3.72 less minus 1.549 multiply minus 1 3.72 major 1.549. Check. Note, you multiply or divide the minus 1 inequality, change the meaning of inequality. Proof. Demonstration. Minus 4 less minus 3 multiply minus 1 minus 4 minus 1 minus 3 minus 1 4 major 3. Check. Axis OX horizontal minus infinite 0 minus 3 point minus 3 0 minus 4 z minus 4 0 x equal minus 3 x2 equal minus 4. Application number 3A. Calculate radical 30 at radical 50 minus 7 radical 125. 30 equal 6 multiply 5 equal 2 multiply 3 multiply 5. 50 equal 10 multiply 5 equal 25 multiply 2 equal 2 multiply 5 power 2. 125 equal 5 multiply 25 equal 5 multiply 5 power 2 equal 5 power 1 at 2 equal 5 power 3. Radical 30 equal radical 2 multiply 3 multiply 5 radical 2 radical 3 multiply radical 5. Radical 50 equal radical 2 multiply 5 power 2 equal radical 2 radical 5 power 2 divided in the index radical equal 5 radical 2. Radical exercise initial radical 13 at radical 50 minus 7 radical 125 here equal radical 2 multiply radical 3 radical 5 at 5 multiply radical 2 minus 7 multiply multiply 5 multiply radical 5 equal radical 2 multiply radical 3 multiply radical 5 minus 5 multiply radical 2 minus 35 radical 5. Radical 30 equal 5.477. Radical 50 equal 7.071. Radical 125 equal 11.180. Result equal 5.4 77 at 7.071 minus 7 multiply 11.180 equal 12.548 minus 78.25 equal minus 65.712. Result final equal minus 65.712. Result final. Application number 3b. Calculate 61 radical 6 minus radical 216 minus radical 7,776. 216 equals 6 multiply 6 multiply 6 equals 6 power 1 at 1 equals 6 power 3. Radical 216 equal radical 6 power 3 equal radical 6 power 2 multiply 6 equal radical 6 power 2 multiply radical 6. Radical 6 power 2 equals 6 power 2 divided 2 equals 6 power 1 equals 6. Radical 216 equals 6 multiply radical 6. 7,776 equals 6 multiply 6 multiply 6 multiply 6 multiply 6 equals 6 power 1 add 1 add 1 add 1 add 1 equals 6 power 5. Radical 7,776 equal radical 7 power 5 equal radical 7 power 4 multiply 7 power 1 equal radical 7 power 4 multiply radical 7 6. Radical index to 6 power 4 equals 6 power 4 divided 2 equals 4 divided 2 equal 2 equals 6 power 2 equal 36. Radical 7,776 equal 36 multiply radical 6. Exercise initial equal 61 radical 6 minus radical 216 minus radical 7,776 equal 61 radical 6 minus 6 radical 6 minus 36 radical 6 equal radical 6 factor common 61 minus 6 minus 36 equal radical 6 multiply 61 minus 42. Result final equal 19 multiply radical 6. Result final. Application number 3c. Calculate radical 288 at radical 3200 minus radical 2048. Exercise initial. 9 multiply 32 equal 288. 9 multiply 32 equal 9 multiply 2 power power 5 equal 3 power 2 multiply 2 power 4 multiply 2 2 equal 288. Radical 288 equal radical 3 power 2 multiply 2 power 4 multiply 2 equal radical 2 power 4 multiply radical 3 power 2 radical 2. Radical 288 equal 2 power 2 multiply 3 multiply radical 2 equal 12 multiply radical 2. Radical 2 power 4 equal 2 power 4 divided 2 4 divided 2 equal 2 power 2 equal 4. Radical 3 power 2 equal radical index to 3 2 equal 3 power 2 divided 2 equal 3 power 1. Radical 288 equal 12 multiply radical 2. 3200 equal 25 multiply 128 equal 5 power 2 multiply 2 power 7 equal 5 power 2 multiply 2 power 6 multiply 2. Radical 3200 radical 5 power 2 multiply radical 2 power 6 multiply radical 2 equal 5 multiply 2 power 3 multiply radical 2 equal 40 radical 2. Radical 3200 equal 40 radical 2. Radical 5 power 2 equal 5 power 2 divided 2 equal 5 power 1. Radical index 2 power 6 equal 2 power 6 divided 2 equal 2 power 6 divided 2 equal 3 equal 2 power 3 equal 8. 2048 equal 4 multiply 2 power 9 equal 2 power 2 multiply 2 power 9 equal 2 power 11 equal 2 power 10 multiply 2. Radical 2048 equal radical 2 power 10 multiply 2 radical 2 power 10 multiply radical 2 equal 2 power 10 divided 2 multiply radical 2 equal 2 power 5 multiply radical 2. Radical 2048 equal 32 multiply radical 2. Radical 288 and radical 3200 minus radical 2048. Exercise initial equal 12 multiply radical 2 at 40 multiply radical 2 minus 32 radical 2. Radical 2 factor common 12 at 40 minus 32 equal radical 2 multiply 52 minus 32 equal 20 radical 2 result final. Application number 3D. Calculate R equal minus radical 112 minus radical 5488 at radical 420,175. 112 equals 7 multiply 16 equals 7 multiply 4 power 2. Radical 112 equal radical 7 multiply 4 power 2 equal radical 7 multiply radical 4 power 2 equal radical 112 equal 4 multiply radical 7. 5488 equal 343 multiply 16 equals 7 power 3 multiply 4 power 2. Radical 5488 equal radical 7 power 3 multiply radical 4 power 2 equal 4 multiply 7 multiply radical 7 equal 28 multiply radical 7. Radical 5488 equal 28 multiply radical 7. Radical 7 power 3 equal radical 7 power 2 multiply 7 equal radical 7 power 2 multiply radical 7 equal 7 multiply radical 7. Radical 7 power 2 equals 7 power 2 divided 2 equals 7 power 1 equals 7. 412,175 equal 1,000 equal 16,807 multiply 25 equal 7 power 5 multiply 25 equals 7 power 5 multiply 5 power 2. Radical 412,175 equal radical 7 power 5 multiply 5 power 2 equal radical 7 power 5 multiply 5 power 2 equal 5 multiply radical 7 power 5. Radical 7 power 5 equal radical 7 power 4 multiply 7 power 1 equal radical 7 power 4 multiply radical 7 equals 7 power 4 divided 2 multiply radical 7 equals 7 power 2 radical 7 equal 49 multiply radical 7. Radical 420,175 equal 5 multiply 49 multiply radical 7 equal 245 multiply radical 7. Radical 420,175 equal 245 multiply radical 7. Exercise initial equal minus radical 112 minus radical 5488 at radical 420,175 equal minus 4 radical 7 minus 28 radical 7 at 245 radical 7. Radical 7 factor common minus 4 minus 28 at 245 equal radical 7 multiply 245 minus 32 equal result final equal 213 multiply radical 7 result final.